Okay, so here I am, Fat Boys, my Christmas dinner. And quite a good crowd in, actually. So, got a table. I thought I'd end up sitting at the bar or something, but anyway, cheers. Okay, not too unacceptable. Let's see how it goes. Now, over on that side, they're running a buffet, and I don't know, maybe I've been here too long now, but that guy that's sat right there with the lady in black, I'm sure I've seen him somewhere before in another bar. This is that's more the place, I guess, where you go if you've got a girlfriend that knows someone that runs that little bar. In fact, that bar used to be part of this one, so I'm told, but they went independent. Anyway, Merry Christmas to them. That's kind of interesting. I've been here a few times in the past, but I've never really, got talking to anyone intimately. Although I have spoken to the owner a couple of times. But when I came in, they said, "Hello, Graham, how are you?" How do you know my name? Bush Telegraph. I expect they know Noi, and she knows exactly what I'm doing. I remember the time, a long time ago, when I was working in Singapore, I decided to come here one weekend with some friends. And I never told her. I never got out of the airport before someone had seen me and called her. And then I got a phone call, "What are you doing in Phuket?" So the Bush Telegraph runs deep here. One thing that comes to mind, I'm partway through recording, doing a video of all of their daily specials here, which are very good actually, and very good value. Now they're closed on Monday, but I've done Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. I think I've got Friday and Saturday still to do. I've done Sunday because Sunday is their Sunday roast, which is excellent. So I've still got a couple of days to do, but that's going to have to wait now till after Christmas. So watch this space. Also, I've decided after last night that assuming they're open on Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, which I expect they are, I'm going back to my pizza restaurant, because I was talking to the owner last night, asking him if he sold grappa, which turns out he does. Now, I wouldn't know grappa from a glass of water normally, but my very good friend RP, hi RP, I know you watch my videos. He told me years ago about grappa, and we tried it some part of the world, I can't remember where, ice cold out of the fridge, and it's lovely. And anyway, this Italian restaurant, he does grappa, so I'm going to go back on New Year's Eve because I got nothing else to do, and try his grappa. And for those of you that don't know, grappa is a spirit that's made from the leftovers of the wine crushing process. All the skins and the flesh after they've squeezed all the juice out of it. They make, I guess they boil it up and make a spirit out of it, distill it, and it's really nice. But it's like vodka, it has to be served cold, so RP tells me. Anyway, we'll see. I've looked at it I've looked for it from time to time at the central malls, you know, and I haven't looked too hard. I haven't found any, but anyway, it exists. New Year's Eve. It's always at times like this that my mind goes back, concentrates the few memories that I do have. My time as a little boy when I used to go to my family's house in Walthamstow in East London. I used to love it there. It was so much. After leaving the place I lived, which was on the Isle of Sheppey, it was like someone had turned all the lights on, you know. I used to love it there, and being with the family and whatever. I know it's, oh God, it's kind of grim and depressing, but they've all gone now. And the house is gone. The house is now, the site of the house is underneath a car park, a multi-storey car park for a shopping mall, would you believe. But I used to lay in bed at night listening to the locomotives shunting coal wagons. It was over the other side of the road from their front room was a large coal-fired power station. And there was a big marshalling yard there with all the coal wagons that brought the coal in, and it was wonderful as a small boy, you know, just to go to sleep listening to the shunting and the clanking of the wagons and the puffing of the shunting locomotive and everything. That stretch of line now is part of the Victoria line, and what used to be Hoe Street Station is now Walthamstow Central. But it's still all in here in my memory, although the house and all the people have gone back to the universe, you know. But I loved it. Look at this behind my shoulder here. These two ladies have just wandered in. They're dressed up to the nines. I'm wondering if they're trying to find themselves an old phalang or two to feather their nest with. I wonder who they are. I mean, I'm surrounded by old-ish phalang men, and well, they're probably younger than I am. Yes, please. And it's amazing how they perked up. But I better be careful, because if I hook up with them, there's two things that are going to happen. I'll hook up. Two things that are going to happen. Number one, Noy's going to find out about it, and number two, I'm going to end up broke and humiliated. Not going to happen. But when I was younger, it would have done. I suppose that's one of the advantages of advancing years. Well, I can't think of many others. The state that I feel in right now. I must admit, a couple of pints of Guinness and a red wine, I've definitely perked up a bit. I don't feel quite so ill as I did, which probably makes me think that the reason for my malaise is just that I've been drinking, not to excess, but any alcohol now just messes me up, something wicked, you know. So, anyway, after this is finished, I'll be shut down again. And it's not just an empty promise. I can do it. It's quite easy. Anyway, I'm sure we'll speak again. So, prawn cocktail, first course. Tomato soup, an alternative. So, let's go for this. Just a general view of the rest of the bar. Must admit, I've never seen it so full. I mean, I don't come in here in the evenings. So only when I'm doing lunchtime specials. Very few people around at that time. So that's the way it goes, you know. Night time is coming down. What am I going to do with the rest of the evening? Is my question. In a way, I hope I flake out early so I can just go to bed. I don't want to be tempted to drink myself into oblivion. I watched Christmas Carol last night. Well, I could always watch a different version of it, but I want to see if I can watch something else. I've got plenty of ghost stuff lined up, so one of the things I love about Christmas is the ghosty stuff. Last night I watched the Signalman, which is Charles Dickens' story, which is my Christmas Eve tradition. It's a great story. You should watch it sometime. So tonight, I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see. But one thing's for sure, after this, I've got to go back to the house because I'm on a motorbike and I can't afford to get myself inebriated in Patong Beach and risk that ride pissed over the mountain. No way. No, I've got to go back after this. And I've got a good dessert waiting for me. That's why I got mince pies and cream and that kind of stuff. As to the rest, I don't know. We'll see. Do you wish you had your life over again? Well, for obvious reasons, yeah. Who wouldn't? But I'm not sure I'd want to go through all the childhood traumas I went through when I was at school. I'm not sure I'd want to go through all those bad decisions I made, disastrous relationships I've had. I mean, I've had some really, really great times. Let's be honest. My favourite time now, I've realised, is in the early to late 70s when I first joined the BBC and met, you know, my crowd of inductees. Maybe it's a bit like people that join the military and are always close to the people that were on the first induction with them. Who knows? I never did that, but yeah, that was my favourite time. And but I made some bad decisions. I've done a lot of wrong things, lost a lot of money. So would I want my time around again? Well, I suppose so, but only if it came with the wisdom that what little wisdom I've gathered now, if you see what I mean. I'll have to get back to you on that. Here we are, Christmas dinner has arrived. And I know it's going to be good because I've eaten here before. So, wish me bon appetito. And I'll catch you after it. By the way, obviously this is the place I came to for the Thanksgiving dinner, and that was good too. So it's one of the beauties of living an expat's life. You can enjoy the things that you world in your own country and but still be somewhere else, if you see what I mean. I guess the vast majority of you would rather just be where you are and not where I am. Anyway, see you later. Turkey and pigs in a blanket. My life is not going to be ruined. It's fantastic to have a Yorkshire pudding. I mean, I never cook them for myself, although I could. I know how to cook them, but it's great just to have this. In fact, the only thing that I'm missing is human companionship, which has been a thing throughout my life. I would do a separate video on that sometime when I'm in the right frame of mind. But it's almost like I've been cursed. I've kind of lived alone for 90% of my life, right from the day when I got off my dad's bus and he said, "On your Jack Jones as usual," and that's when I was just a schoolboy, you know. I don't know, I'm not going to go into it now, but times like this I do miss my family, especially. And thank you. So anyway, it's a separate video. You'll have to wait, and I'll have to be in the right frame of mind to make it, because I've got to get my thoughts together for that. My God, I am busted. That was a really good dinner. If I said it was adequate for me, that would be selling it short. You know, it was good. I'm full. There's no way I can manage the dessert, but I can get it to go, I'm sure. So, yeah. Hang on. That's it. I've just ordered the mince pie to go. And, my God. Anyway, it's very good. Only the human companionship is missing, but this, at least coming in here and speaking to people, even if they're only the waiters, it's human companionship after all. So it's the nearest I get right now. I'll talk to you about that some other time. Anyway, maybe I'll catch you up later from my house. Anyway, this is the last wine, number 4, I believe. So I'm going to make my way home. It's fully dark now. Wish me luck, and we'll see how it goes. If I get home safe, I'll report to you there. This is Thailand, so it's going to be if I get home safe.